Hey guys, TakuyaSugi here with a new character on Korean Lost Saga. This is a legendary character named Skadi. It's based on the goddess of ice in European mythology, so it's supposed to be a girl character, but we'll cut it some slack for being a male because I can't afford female. But yeah, it's based off this old helmet. You probably remember that if you played the game for a while. So let's check out what he can do. So 1, 2, 3. Third hit does a little freeze stun, kind of like Magic Lancer's old little ice stun thing. And off juggles, you'll get the standard little mini pop up. It's not like Jin's, but it's kind of so there. But yeah, this is pretty simple. Your effective range is probably around here, so it's pretty good range and pretty good quickness to it. But I wouldn't really recommend going for that all the time. What you'll really want to go for on this character is this thing. It's the hold D. You start gliding around on a little surfboard of ice, it looks like. And if you collide into someone, you're going to do like a little, looks like a half feint. Yeah, I think it's a little half feint knockback. And it follows up with a little skid of ice, like, I forgot what the term for that is, but, you can stop it with the D press and just get the skid of ice there to knock down. Otherwise, you can hit your block button, and you can go through someone and freeze them. And if you do this little freeze thing with your block button while you're surfing around your ice board, you can actually pick up someone off the ground. So it's a really neat mechanic, and you can trigger this in the air with the whole D. And you can do this thing over and over here, so you can really spam the heck out of this. I'm not sure if it actually guard breaks or not. Let's find out. Yeah, it doesn't guard break, it doesn't look like, but pretty fair. Nice little move for, doing chippy damage and clearing out teams and helping in a team fight, so pretty cool. So let's move on here. So dash attacks. So there's one press in my D. There's two presses. So it's a two-hitter dasher. The second hit will launch. And you can probably do two of these back to back and then go into your juggles. And then you can do your jump attack off of that. Pretty simple dasher, you can change direction pretty quick on as well. Pretty good range. Pretty standard though. It's not really nothing special. And your jump attack, as I just showed you there, it's pretty much a carbon copy of Ice Mage. I'm not too good at aiming it. You can see it's basically the same thing though. Only you have like different options, I guess. Maybe you can. There's not really good follow-ups in my opinion, but it's whatever. It's something. It's a little extra damage on top of your combos when you're when you're skating like this. And yeah, in the whole D in the air, And, by the way, if I didn't mention it, you can jump when you're in this mode, but it doesn't really add anything. So moving on, defensive capabilities. We only have one, but it's a good one. It's not really with skills or nothing, but you can deflect on this character. Let me go ahead and time it right. There we go. Oh, my timing on deflects is just gone to hell. There we go. Oh, I'm getting knocked down again. So yeah, trust me on it, it has a deflect, and I'm getting my ass whooped. I'm looking like a noob, but whatever, it has a deflect. Stupid robots are unpredictable for some reason for me, even though they're the most predictable things in the game. Anyway, let's get into skills here. So weapon skill, pretty much you float around on the giant ice block and get big freezes. Like, it's not a temporary freeze. You'll get a long freeze with your weapon skill. Can't trigger in the air, you'll have to trigger it on the ground. And it does freeze anyone you go through, so Ice Mage, eat your heart out. What's the point of being an Ice Mage? And armor, check out the armor here. Oh yeah, but before we do that, let me just show you. It does not hit grounded either, so that's one thing you'll have to keep an open mind about, not hitting anyone on the ground with this. Armor, draw a little ball of ice, and it explodes and freezes anyone who gets hit by the shards. So let's go ahead and try and hit a crowd down here. Or you know what? It's probably better to throw it at my NPC crowd up here, my character crowd. Go ahead and throw it at one of them. So you can see the ice ball spread out and froze a bunch of people. It's pretty nice, And I do believe you can trigger this in the air like so. So you can get some top-down freezes off of it. See, the range isn't too good, but you can detonate a little bit earlier with your block button, as you can see there. So yeah, it's a pretty standard move. It does hit grounded if I didn't do it. So yeah, pretty nice. And of course your helmet, old school helmet, freezes anyone who gets caught on the ground from that thing. So yeah, ice character. More icy than Ice Mage. And the trinket. Trinket is really cool. If you remember Virgil from Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, this kind of reminds me of it, only you get the freeze effect off this stuff. And you can block these, so it's a little bit tricky getting those, getting the most use out of that. But I think the best way to use the trinket is to knock someone up, do this, and then you can get a few juggles, like so. That'll give you some easy damage. So yeah, you'll have to use the trinket cleverly. It won't hit grounded, unfortunately. As you can see here, he's on the ground. You have to be nearby someone for these things to home in, and they don't have the best range, as you can see here. Your effective range is probably around right here. So yeah, it's a neat trinket. I really like it for, you know, juggle extensions, but it's a little hard setting it up, in my opinion. You'll have to figure out a good way to set it up. So yeah, that's Skadi, guys. A pretty neat character, nice basic fighter, you know, and nice team fight character with this skateboard stuff. So it's really cool. I really like the style of that. It's gonna be cheesy as heck when someone plays it like that, but it does have a lot of potential with a lot of neat combos, and it looks like it does do a lot of damage. So it's pretty nice. A lot of crowd control, a lot of team potential there. So, I guess we could try to do one combo. You know, I don't know if this character can break the ice somehow. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing any way to break the ice, so what's your follow-up after freezing? I guess you'll have to swap, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I'm not going to do a combo. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.